All right. Hello everybody, thanks for watching. Today we're going to make candy boards for bees, right?
Yes.
All right, you go ahead and tell them.
Today we're going to make candy boards for our bees.
So if you're wondering what a candy board is, it's something that'll get your, it's like an insurance policy for your bees to make it through the winter. I live in Ohio, and generally we like to put something on top just to help our bees out, and this is the method that I use. You're going to start with 16 pounds of sugar. It comes in 4-pound bags, so you're going to get 4 of these. I've already dumped 2 of them in here. Then you're also going to need 3 cups of water. It's rough. I mean, you may use all of it, you may not. Then you're also going to use some vinegar. It's very important for vinegar. And it needs to be white vinegar. Don't use apple cider vinegar. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is put the vinegar in your water. Just want a little, basically a teaspoon or a capful.
Dad, it's going to explode.
No. And the reason we're going to use the vinegar is for mildew purposes. This is going to sit outside on top of the hive, and we don't want it to mildew. So stir that up.
Dad, we didn't want to.
Well, we got ours at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you're going to get you a bucket and put your sugar in here. Like I said, I've already got 2 in there. So we're going to put the other 2 in.
Whoa, looks like snow.
Yeah.
Can I bite?
I wouldn't recommend biting that. Here, throw that away.
Can I bite?
And we'll put the other one in. Be careful, dump that in there, and I'll put some water.
Yeah, whoa.
Now it's going to be a pain in the butt to stir. But like I said, I've already started half. What I did was I took 2 of these and stirred them up already, and then I'm doing the other 2. Just makes it easier if you don't do the whole thing at one time. It's a pain.
Oh no, put all of it.
No, not all of it. So you're just going to stir this around. Basically, we're looking for a consistency of something you would play in the sandbox and you can make a castle out of. But it's going to be sugar. And then after 24 hours of it sitting, it'll turn into like a hard candy. And that's what we're looking for.
Candy?
Yeah.
That's how I taste the spoon when you're done.
We're not going to eat this one, but it's not like human food. This is for the bees.
Okay.
Dump some more water in there, Lex.
Okay. Dad.
Just dump it all. All right. Now I use 3 cups.
My knees hurt.
So the reason, like I said, to use this as an insurance policy, we also use a top feeder, and we'll show you about that one in a little bit. So, use my hands, it might be a little faster.
Wait, actually, I want to be over here. I'm standing.
You're standing?
Yes.
You want to try to stir this with Dad?
Yes.
A bigger bucket might have helped, but this is all we had at the time, so this is what we're using.
Yeah. And even cut it.
It's not really rocket science, guys. It's pretty easy.
I feel like I'm just eating it right now. Oh no, I'm gonna break that. Ow, my knees.
Put that in the sink, it's empty. I can smell the vinegar, that's for sure.
You can?
Now some other stuff you might want to put in here would be a tablespoon of Honeybee Healthy. That would also work.
Eat it.
We don't have none, so we're not going to use it today.
Yeah, vinegar.
But as you can see, they're like clumps.
Yeah, Billy
But
just ate some.
right now it's still kind of liquidy.
Right?
When it dries though, by tomorrow this will be hard as a rock.
Right?
And that's when
Can I do it?
it'll be ready to put on the bees.
Dad, can I do it?
Go ahead, don't make a mess.
Emma, it feels like snow. Dad,
It smells like sand, really.
It smells like vinegar.
Smells like vinegar?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to eat it, do you?
Billy already ate one.
Well, if he likes vinegar, then he can do it.
It tastes like salt and vinegar chips.
Does it?
Yeah.
So I have this yellow thing on my table. You're definitely going to want to put something down. Otherwise, you're going to have sugar everywhere. going to come from one of these little blocks, and we're going to block. This is a top escape for if your bees, if the entrance down at the bottom is blocked by snow down here. This gives them another way out, and we're going to put this block here so that we don't pack no sugar in that corner.
Billy, do it everywhere. Like.
All right, guys.
Do I wash my hands?
Yep. You two get over here and wash your hands.
Me have some soap.
You don't need soap. It's just sugar.
What, sugar and vinegar?
Yep. Shake them. Okay.
Ow. Dad. These hurt on my hands. So. Are you sure I'm clean? Oh no. What the?
We're going to use... Lift that up, Lexi. Alright.
Oh no! Whoa! That's so. It made
Alright, mash it down.
Smash it? I don't want to. I don't want to.
Now this was 16 pounds. And
What? Billy.
still a little bit left in the bottom. Watch out. We're going to leave some out of this corner and this corner. We're going to do that for ventilation. Now you can get it all the way to the top if you want. It's not, you don't have to. Alright, Ben, stop. So you don't get it everywhere.
Dad. Put some in there. Wait. We need some right there.
No, we don't need no right there.
Why?
I'll show you.
What the?
What the? Alright. So kind of smooth this out. Alright, go wash your hands, Ben. Go.
Use your hands. Use your hands. Go. Okay. Can you turn the other side on? A little hot. Keep. Ah! It's cold. Dad, what are you doing? Are you still recording?
Yep. Till we get it done. Okay.
Well, that looks like snow. Looks like snow inside it.
Yeah, it's not snow though. It's nice and sugary.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what the blocks are for if you guys are wondering. I stuck them in the corners. You want ventilation. You definitely want to make sure this hole right here so that the bees can go in and out. And then these two back here are going to be for ventilation to circulate for the hive.
What does circulate mean?
Flow around through the hive.
Are they going to eat it all?
Yeah, they probably won't eat it all.
Can the queen eat it?
They all can eat it. Now, so this will sit overnight. We can probably move it now. Watch out.
Dad, can you stop the video?
Nope. See how somewhat you understand where the holes, and then this is the front one. So as of right now, it's already sticking. I mean,
Whoa.
now we definitely would let it sit overnight on a flat surface because it's 15 pounds. You don't want it to bow. All right. Now the way that this would work is, if you have a 2 deep, you would open it up, take the inner cover off. You don't want the inner cover.
Inner cover? Why do you not want the inner cover?
Because it's got the hole right there. So you've got these little shims. We're gonna lay them right there. There, it's just so that this is heavy, and if you just set it up here, it's gonna lay on the frames. It may or may not. They're gonna eat it regardless, but we like to stick something up here. That way it keeps it level. So remember, you wouldn't put this on right away, first of all.
Brand new slide. It's slip and slide.
So it's set like that. And then this is the top entrance. Okay, now the next thing you would want to do is...
What? Can we talk?
Yep.
Yes! Stop.
Alright, so now,
Woo!
just so everybody knows, you can get them candy boards in 10 frame. We have them in 8 frame and 5 frame. Next, I want to talk to you about our feeder that we sell. We use this in combination with this. You can use this all summer long to feed, like during the springtime, you would feed 1 to 1, which that means 8 pounds of sugar to 1 gallon of water. Now during fall, you would change that to 2 to 1, and that would be 16 pounds of sugar to 1 gallon of water. Now keep in mind, we can't use that during winter. That's why we're using the candy board. However, like I said, we're going to use this in combination with it. Now, they come with these floats. We're going to take these out for what we're going to do for the winter time, so that you don't need these. And what you're going to need are wood chips. We use pine wood chips. Basically, the wood chips are going to absorb the moisture that the bees create during the winter. Because keep in mind, outside, I live in Ohio, and outside of the hive, it generally gets snow. On the inside, it's the bees are pretty warm, and cold and hot together creates a moisture. And this is going to help to reduce it, along with the sugar board. They both will reduce moisture. But the wood chips help. And at the end of the winter, and you open your hive back up and you touch these wood chips, you can guarantee they're going to feel soggy and wet. That means it did its job.
Yeah, right, Dad.
Oh yeah.
Ow!
So basically, I'm just putting the wood chips in the top. You don't want to put them in the middle. There's a hole right here. If you haven't ever bought one, there's a hole right here where the bees can get in to feed from inside the hive. This is the best feeder you can get. If you use the entrance feeders, the ones that go in here with the jar, the problem that you're going to have is that you're going to be repeatedly filling it, because a mason jar is not very big. Secondly, you're going to attract other unwanted guests, skunks, everything else that could sense that. This being on top, and the only way to access it is through the entrance or this hole, is the best way to feed, hands down.
Yeah, right now. Hello, I'm you.
And it doubles in the wintertime, just like we're getting ready to use it on top of our candy board.
It feels
Watch
like,
your hands. Let's get it on the other side.
It feels like Colton.
It feels like what?
Colton.
All right, watch out, guys.
He said it feels like Colton.
Jump down.
Colton is one of my...
Okay, so we have our candy board on here. Then you would fill this up with wood chips, and then you would place this directly on top of your hive, on top of the candy board. Remember, no inner cover. Then you're going to put your lid on. Now, if it snows, in Ohio it snows, and snow will build up here, and you definitely want to have your entrance reducer in during winter time. You want to make sure that mice can't get in here, and this will help. Put it on the smallest hole. However, when it snows and packs on here, the bees still want to be able to come outside if it gets cool or warm enough for them. That's what this hole's for, okay?
Yeah.
You're also going to want to put a block up on top of your hive so that it doesn't blow over during heavy winds. It'd be another good thing to do.
Hello.
And this is Lexi and Bentley again, my 2 helpers.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And if you guys have any questions on how we do stuff or how we set this up, just drop it in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting our family business. And with that, take care.
Bye. Bye. Time to sit down. Hope you have a great weekend.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.